Well, good morning, everybody. It's fantastic to see such a large number of people here for what I'm sure is going to be an engaging and constructive day. I would like to also start by acknowledging the traditional owners and their custodianship of the lands on which we meet today. I would also like to pay my respects to their ancestors and their descendants. And I recognise their ongoing cultural and spiritual connections to country and the valuable contribution that they make to both Australian and global society. I'd also like to acknowledge Graham Frayne, Director General of the Queensland Department of Natural Resources and Mines, Manufacturing and Regional Development, and I think there's a rural in there somewhere that I've missed. I'd also like to recognise Craig Nicol, Chair of the AMBC, Leanne Bond, Chair of the Minerals to Megawatts CRC, Quentin Hill, CEO of the AMBC, and Senator, the Honorary Tim Ayres, Assistant Minister for Trade and Assistant Minister for Future Made in Australia, who I believe is joining later today via video link, as well, of course, all of our panellists and attendees this morning. I welcome you to the University of Queensland and to the Advanced Materials and Battery Council's 3rd Australian Battery Day Conference. Once again, this year has seen incredible progress made within the sector. As the world continues to decarbonise, we're seeing exponential growth in both the demand for battery-driven storage and also in terms of our capacity to deliver on that demand. By 2030, we know that demand for battery-driven storage is going to quadruple over what is currently available, and that's clearly a massive opportunity for Australia and for the state. A key component of supporting the push to make Australia a renewable energy superpower is having a strong domestic battery industry. Supporting this industry needs comprehensive coordination and joint effort across government at all levels, but also importantly in collaboration with our research-focused universities, with industry, and with business advocacy groups such as the AMBC. The ambitious renewable energy targets that the state and federal governments have committed to for 2030, including roughly 80% for the nation and 70% for Queensland, can't be achieved without leveraging our homegrown advantages within the battery sector, our resources, our ability to effectively collaborate, and of course our people, their knowledge and their capabilities. So this collaborative approach to the creation of knowledge, opportunities, is one of the key factors that led UQ to become one of the founding members of the Advanced Materials and Battery Council in 2022. Now, a prime example of our national approach to collaboration is evidenced in the Minerals to Megawatts Cooperative Research Centre that brings industry and government together, as well as our research and training partners. And it's a privilege for us to have the chair of the MMCRC, Leanne Bond, here with us today. The importance of batteries to achieving our net zero goals and supporting a strong economy is evidenced by the release in 2024 of both the National Battery Strategy and the Queensland Battery Industry Strategy. These strategies show the importance that our governments place on creating a diverse and competitive Australian battery industry. Now, of course, universities also play a role in supporting the actions of the sector. And UQ is ideally placed, both within the state and the national context, to add efficiency and expertise across the battery value chain. From the upstream mining and refining of minerals, through to downstream manufacturing and assembly of capabilities. Within UQ, our Australian Institute for Bioengineering and Nanotechnology is leading the way in developing new storage for solar energy, as well as new materials to create economic more efficient, economical and better batteries. Key research that is being led out of the AIBN includes the development of the graphene aluminium ion battery, the development of which continues locally here in collaboration with the Graphene Manufacturing Group and UniQuest. Additionally, researchers at the Institute are working to investigate solutions that can remove harmful PFAS, or forever chemicals, from water so that they can be used in renewable batteries. In addition, AIBN is working with the Fraunhofer Institute of Chemical Technology. They're working on perfecting the science and engineering of redox flow batteries so that they can develop a business case for future development. So as the state moves away from coal-intensive energy production to large-scale wind and solar generation, we will be able to make use of the state's ample mineral and mining resources to create the batteries and the supporting infrastructure. And driving all of this, of course, requires the expertise of chemists, mechanical engineers, social scientists, and economists. And Queensland's world-class universities help to create that expertise that's required to produce the next generation of researchers and industry professionals. Now, when his department released the consultation paper for the Battery Breakthrough Initiative, the Honorary Ed Husick, Minister for Industry and Science, noted that the clean energy transition provides us with a once-in-a-generation opportunity to use our good ideas, our natural resources, to build new industries. UQ's foundational role in the AMBC shows that the university is committed to take advantage of this opportunity and to leverage it to support the university's vision, which is knowledge leadership for a better world.